My poem in the issue is not about water either, but this is an old poem from a past life, so I'm very glad to have it find a home. It's Union. I have been held in the bowl of your arms, like the earth finally resting from all its labors, like one in truth allowed to be born again, brought into the world as a coiled, shiny infant, with all the kinked knowledge of middle age. When you touch me, my smashed up body sings like the choir that lifts the rocks, blocking the light from all the earth. Yet I have felt you a rock, crushing my spirit in cold, inescapable nights, have felt I lived with you in a cave, two dumb, cursed roots entwined. I have drawn invisible water from the silent surface of you, have held your sorrows long under my tongue. You have scraped bones against the stones of my fear. We have become strong and cunning with each other. We are learning to lie down forever in a meadow. And I'm going to read a new poem, since that was an old poem, totally changed the channel. I'm writing a series of poems now about my grandparents, especially this one is in the voice of my grandfather, who left home very, very young from the Midwest in the 20s, and really kind of just rode the freight trains and was kind of a hobo till he made his way over the years out west, met my grandmother and eloped with her in California. So this is in the voice of my grandfather, whose name was Naomi Thiers, but he was always called Curly, and it's just about his journey on the road. Curly considers his road. When I think of the fool things I've done, the sacks I've humped my back under, the tricks my buddy Rex and I dreamed up for a meal, a hunk of bread or carroty stew, or a cot for one short, cold night in my boots. Why, I could tell tales just on the odd shelters I've found to sleep in, wood piles, hen houses, unletched garden sheds, floors dry but alive with nuisance rodents, or boxcars wedged between melon crates and 3 other bows, our shoulders blue sore bumping against iron all night. On one job in North Dakota, my assigned bed was a red and chrome kitchen table in the boss's front yard. When I think of the mornings I've woke to melting frost puckering my hat, hunger puckering my gut, since I slid down the porch roof at midnight, thumped to the lawn, and rolled up to look at the family farm one last time, home full of kids, from near-grown Franz to baby Lillian, where the platter of salt pork never made it round the table. Jean watching big-eyed from the sill. I was 14, crazy for adventure and hungry. Now I'm 21 and hungry. And when I think of the lies I've written my folks, how free it feels, Mother, swinging into an open boxcar, jumping out, anytime I see an orchard full of California peaches, plenty extras for the taking. I wonder if I should have stayed in Opole, burning worms off the tomato vines for Aunt Mary, or maybe just written truth, the freezing ditches, flops full of bed bugs and craziness. But it wouldn't have mattered if I'd stayed. I'd still have this iron blue ache in my shoulders most mornings, and I never would have seen the Missouri spread out like a full platter, or the bighorns, chunks of twisted rock rising out of their tops, or that perfect green grass around 10 Sleep, rest for the weary. And if I'd told them what the road was like, in 24, soon as he was in long pants, Jean would have followed me anyway. Thank you.